Hi everyone, welcome to Turkish Lessons. My name is Yasin Durak. Today I would like to talk about the there is and there are forms in Turkish. And there is and there are, as you know, the function of this structure to talk about the things where things are or where you can find the things. So that's how we use in Turkish. In Turkish, there's only one word that describes this structure, which is in positive forms, of course, which is var. But of course, I will give you more information about this, how we use in positives, negatives, and questions. Two simple examples here. So one of them is here in English, and the other one is in Turkish. Look how we use in Turkish. Please look at this example carefully. There is a dog in the garden. First, you use there is. But we use there is in the end of the sentence, in Turkish, which is var, if it's positive, like there is. And after, we use the object, which is a dog. In Turkish, we say bir köpek. A dog means bir köpek. After, we use, sorry, after in English you use in the garden, which is a preposition where the things are. So you say in the garden. So we start like this. In Turkish, all the time we start with the prepositions, and after object, and after there is, if it's positive. Okay, this is the main point. If you understand this, the other examples will be pretty easy for you. Now let's get to look here. This is the positive, which is var. There is. If not, there isn't, or there aren't, you say only yok. Yok. Positive, var. Negative, yok. If it's the question, so you say var mı. Var mı. Of course, you should start the sentence from here. Bahçede bir köpek var, which is in English, there is a dog in the garden. If it's not, so you say there isn't. So, bahçede bir köpek yok. There isn't a dog in the garden. If it's a question form, you should start like this. Is there a dog in the garden? In Turkish we say, which is the same actually, bahçede bir köpek var mı? Mı is the question word. I hope this is clear enough for you to understand what I will teach you today. So let's see here some more examples. In English, as you see, there is, there are, we say var in Turkish. Var, blah, 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 var. So there isn't, there aren't, we say yok, yok, yok. So if it's a question form, as you see here, we only use the question word mı, var mı, var mı. But I want to, distinguish the difference between I have and there is, there are. I have and there is different, which is in Turkish the same way. So if you use I have, you should say benim blah blah var, or you can say sahibim, sahibim. But if you use there is, there are, so you should say var, var. You don't say benim var. Okay. So let's repeat this examples in Turkish. Repeat with me or repeat after me. It's up to you. Var, yok. Var mı? Benim var. Sahibim. Var. Now, let's see the examples in singular forms and in plural forms in Turkish and in English. Let's start now. Bir ev var. As you see here, this is the English form. There is a house or there's a home. Bir ev var. Bir ev var. As you see here, bir ev, a house, which is an object. Then after we use there is, which is var in Turkish. So, bir ev var. Bir otopark var. Bir otopark var, which is a car park or park lot. Bir otopark var. Su var. Su var. Biri var. Or you can say birisi var. Birisi var. Alright? So let's repeat it together, please. Repeat with me. Bir ev var. Bir otopark var. Su var. Biri var. Birisi var. Now, let's see the plural forms. As you see here, you should start with there are, if it's the plural form. So, we say, for nouns only, we use only lar, lar. Okay, for plural nouns, that's the only difference we use in Turkish. The other form is the same, actually. Güzel yerler var. Güzel yerler var. Lezzetli yiyecekler. Lezzetli yiyecekler var. There must be var, actually. I missed it. So we should start like this. Lezzetli yiyecekler var. I missed here. Arabalar var. Look. Arabalar var. Dükkanlar var. Look, is in red fonts here. Lar, ler, which is the plural nouns. Okay, which shows plural nouns in Turkish. Let's repeat one more time. Güzel yerler var. Lezzetli yiyecekler var. Arabalar var. Dükkanlar var. Now let's see practical examples. There is a car, which is a positive form. Bir araba var. Otobüs yok. Otobüs yok. I put here the word in the parenthesis, which means burada. Also, you can say burada, otobüs yok. All right, so in Turkish, we say either way, var or yok, or you can start like this, burada var, or you can say burada yok. Buraya yakın bir araba parkı var mı? Buraya yakın bir araba parkı var mı? So look, is the form which is in question, which comes at the beginning of the sentence, but in Turkish, as you see, we use at the end of the sentence. Evet, var, tam şurada. Evet, var, tam şurada. Just over there. Just over there. Tam şurada. Or you can say just right there. Tam şurada. Biraz çay var. Biraz çay var. Now let's see the other examples. Birkaç kişi var. Birkaç kişi var. Hiç araba yok. Hiç araba yok. Buralarda hiç restoran var mı? Buralarda hiç restoran var mı? Evet, var. Evet, var. If your answer is no, so you say hayır, yok. Hayır, yok. Okay, if it's negative. So here, masada birkaç tane elma var. Masada birkaç tane elma var. Evde kimse var mı? Evde kimse var mı? Evde kimse var mı? All right, now before I finalize my lesson here, this is the summary part of there is and there are. Here, I hope it's a helpful lesson actually for you. Let's continue. Look at the formula, how we, the make the order of the sentences here in Turkish. So you should start. This is the Turkish version. You should start with preposition, after object, and after you say var. Preposition, object, and after var, which is the positive form. As you see here, the example, there is, there are, after, which is var. So if it's the negative, you only use preposition, object, and after yok. If it's the question form, you should say only preposition, object, and var mı. Just as I mentioned at the beginning of the slide here in this lesson. So let's see one more example before I finish my lesson here. Look, çocuklar var, positive form. Çocuklar var. If negative, so you should say yok, only yok. Çocuklar yok. Çocuklar yok. Çocuklar var mı? Çocuklar var mı? Çocuklar var mı? If you ask a question with question words like how many, and after use, of course, plural noun in English, but we don't use plural noun in Turkish, as you say in English. So we say kaç tane çocuk, kaç çocuk. Either of them is correct, doesn't matter. Kaç çocuk, or you can say kaç tane çocuk var. This is a question, don't forget. But there's one nuance here. Have you ever noticed or not? I'm not sure. But look, we don't use here mı. This is important here. Var mı, we don't say. Var mı is only to get the answer yes or no in Turkish. just like same as in English. All right. So, but we don't use in Turkish with question words like how many. Okay. So kaç tane çocuk var? I hope it's been a helpful lesson for you. If you guys have any questions about this lesson, please don't forget to send your comments. And if you have any further requests in this lesson or further lessons, please write to us. Thank you for your time. Bye for now.